Hello guys, it is Teenage Marvel Fan back with another video, and in today's video I will be reviewing a new episode for Guardians of the Galaxy, and this episode was titled A Little Help from My Friends or something like that. I don't really know. You'll know what the title is from the title of this video, cuz I'm going to Google it because Google knows everything. So yeah, this was actually a really good episode. Probably the best out of the whole season. And the season's only been on for a couple months. Well, technically, this is the second half of the season because the first half was on last year. But I'm not going to get into this any further. I'm just going to get into the episode review. So, basically, everyone is going to recruit heroes from across the universe to help in the battle against the Serpent so that they can save Asgard. And this whole thing kind of reminded me of Avengers Endgame, and if you for some reason haven't seen that yet, then click away from this video. But because there's spoilers here. But anyway, it reminded me of it because of in Endgame when they traveled through time getting the stones. Well, in this, like, each Guardian traveled or teleported to a different part of the universe, gathering people. So it was kind of similar. And we started off with Rocket Raccoon, who, of course, went to Earth, and he went to Avengers Tower. So he was going to recruit some Avengers. So when he got there, the only person there was Bruce Banner. And then this whole time, Rocket was trying to make Bruce angry so that he would turn into the Hulk. He even blew up his lab, and then he found out that was actually Tony Stark's lab. So then Bruce Banner was just laughing the whole time. And then Tony walks in, and he's in his Iron Man armor, and then he's drinking some milk. And apparently that was Bruce's milk, so then this makes him mad enough so that he'll turn into the Hulk. This was a joke, but it's kind of stupid, because it kind of, like, doesn't give justice to, like, the Hulk, because that compared to other things that make him mad, Tony drinking his milk is seriously gonna make him mad and turn him into the Hulk. I found that kind of stupid, but it was cool though. So then basically, Rocket took Tony and Hulk to the Bifrost place, or wherever Loki was and stuff. And then we move on to the next member of the Guardians, which was Gamora, I think. Yeah, we'll go ahead and say that it was Gamora. I don't know if these are in the exact order, but this is what happened. So Gamora also went to Earth, and she went to get Nova, the Sam Alexander version. So basically he was grounded because he got thrown in Nova jail, which doesn't make sense because, it was Darkhawks that did it, so he didn't actually do anything wrong. But anyway, so his mom hid his helmet from him, and then his little sister was trying to get in his room, and then she was like, "Hey, I know where your helmet is." So then Sam didn't believe her, but then he looked out the window, and then she was flying around with his helmet. So then they had to, like, wrangle her up to get the helmet, and then once they did, they let her in Sam's room because that's all she really wanted. And then he got his helmet, he got on his suit, and then they went back to where Loki was. And this was basically the same with Drax and Howard too. I mean Drax and Star-Lord, but Star-Lord recruited Howard, and that's actually what I'm moving on to now. So Star-Lord went to nowhere, I think. I don't really know where it was, but it was near a bar, and whenever there's a bar, Howard the Duck can't be too far away. So he found Howard the Duck, and he was like, "Are you serious? This is who I'm here to recruit?" And then Howard was like, "Oh, what? You don't want my help?" By the way, Seth Green does a great voice for Howard the Duck. He's actually the same guy that voiced Howard the Duck in the post-credit scene for the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie. So, who knows, maybe we'll get a Howard the Duck solo movie at some point. He was in Endgame, so anything's possible with him. So then
You gonna watch anything?
the champion shows up, who's this guy on screen, the blue guy with the red hair. I didn't really know who this guy was until I started playing Marvel's Contest of Champions, which is a game that you can get on your phone, and I play it on my phone. Pretty cool game. Still don't really know too much about the character though. But anyway, Star-Lord fights the champion, and then Howard just gets out this bubble machine and makes a bubble around the champion, and then he's like, "See how easy that was?" So then they went back to where Loki was. Then finally, Drax went to go get Cosmo. So he went to nowhere in Cosmo's little lab, and Cosmo was like, "Sure, I'll go with you. Just gotta bring, I don't even remember what he called his chew toy, but he had to bring his chew toy with him. But then his like mechanical tentacle arms started fighting them, and then that's when they realized that the tentacles just wanted him to leave the chew toy because they wanted something to play with while he was gone. So then Cosmo was like, "Alright." So then he put the chew toy in the tentacle claw and then left. And then, oh, actually, there is one more. So Groot, and he's baby Groot now. I don't know where he went, but he went to get Nebula and Yondu, and basically they were fighting some other Ravagers. They had a giant gun, but then Groot fought them until he finally got their attention, and then they couldn't understand what he was saying. So then they were like, "Whatever you want, we'll do it, because we don't understand what you're saying." So then he opened the Bifrost, and now they're with Loki. And that's basically where the episode ends. But this was a pretty good episode because there was a lot of characters in it, and like I said, it reminded me of Endgame. Let me know down in the comments below what you think of this episode review. Thank you so much for watching. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you in our next video so I can bestow all my Marvel knowledge upon you.